Hello friends! Do you want to come with me today to DSW to see what they have for fall boot season? Of course you do! It's fall boots! If you're looking for cozy videos to relax and unwind to, make sure you subscribe and click the little bell to turn on post notifications so you never miss a comforting upload. Okay guys, let's go see what we can find. You guys, these Steve Madden cowgirl boots were so fun, and the color was just that beautiful rich blue red. I thought that these were going to be super uncomfortable, and I was in shock. They were actually really comfortable, and I think you could wear these with just so many outfits if you wanted a pop of color and wanted to add some spunk to whatever you're wearing. I had to show you guys the stitching up close. I thought it was so fun and beautiful. I think Aerosol might have my favorite boot of the season. They came in this deep burgundy maroon, and they had so many options. They had wide calf with wide width, they had just wide width, they had regular. I thought that was so nice to have options for whatever you need. And they seriously are as comfortable as an athletic shoe. They look this beautiful and elegant, but yet are comfortable like an athletic shoe, which is amazing. I'm wearing just the regular calf, and there is still room in these. So I think these are just great for everybody. I loved them. You guys, I loved these chocolate brown suede boots. They had the most beautiful gold buckle detail on them. They also came in black suede with the same gold buckle detail that they had, and they offered the black ones in wide width, which again, options. I think it's so great for whatever you need. These, I didn't know if they would be comfortable because they kind of did have a pretty high heel on them, but they were very comfortable. I was surprised. I just felt like I should be walking through New York crunching in leaves on these, and there's really nothing bad to say about them. I think they're beautiful. These Franco Sarto boots are so perfect if you just want a basic black winter boot but you don't want a really high heel. They hit you at that perfect point where it's not too high and not too low, and these are really, really comfortable, and they come in also this really beautiful dark brown. They're the Gabby Booty. I loved these camel colored suede boots, you guys, and the sweater ribbing on the side was such a nice little touch. I think they would look so cute with a cozy sweater and jeans. Okay, before I try these on, can we just talk about how much paper and plastic shoes are wrapped in? And it takes you like 5 minutes just to get into the shoe. Anyways, I tried them on, and sadly on me, these were not comfortable, you guys. Maybe on your foot they would be, but on mine they weren't. I think these would look so cute with, like I said, a sweater or a flannel. I turned around, you guys, and saw another Aerosol win. These patent leather wine colored boots are stunning. I wish I could have tried them on, but they were all sold out. They only had one pair and it was not my size, but I wish I could have. These were stunning. I actually have a variation of these Lucky boots. They are so comfortable, and if you want a really low boot, these are great. They have double zippers and they're just super comfortable. These also come in regular and they also come in wide. So again, another option, which is great. You can see that these are really low boots. You can see my ankle right there, but these ones are they're just really, really comfortable. Like I said, I have had a couple of variations of these over the years and I love them. Moving on to these Madden Girl combat boots, I loved that these still had a very chunky feel but in a more streamlined way, and these were extremely comfortable. I didn't really know how these were gonna be, but they actually were super, super comfortable. I feel like they hit your leg at a really comfortable point too, and what I loved about them is Doc Martens are incredibly heavy, but these were so light, you guys, like feather light, which I think is great if you needed a shoe that wasn't so heavy. Okay, you guys, moving on to Uggs here. This one was so unique with its knit top. It was so pretty. I loved that detail on it. We're also going to be trying on the Kookaburra ones. They are by Ugg, but they're like $40 to $50 cheaper. So I was just curious which one would be more comfortable. So what did I do? I put on one of each. You can see that on this foot, I have the UGG one, and on my other foot, I have the Koolaburo one. And guess what, you guys? The cheaper one, the less expensive one, was significantly more comfortable. At least I thought so. You'll have to let me know. Do you guys have either one of these? I don't own a pair, but I was surprised that the less expensive one was so much more comfortable. These Sorel winter boots were just so great if you live in an area where you need waterproof boots constantly. I thought that these were super stylish, and especially again if you live in a climate where you have harsher winters, these would work out so perfectly where you could still feel stylish while protecting your feet. Moving on to these black suede boots, they were so beautiful, and what I loved about them is they kind of had a smaller heel to them, which is really nice for how elegant these boots are. I thought that that was a kind of unique and nice option to have. These were also very, very comfortable, extremely comfortable actually, and there's not a lot more to say about these. They kind of speak for themselves. They're just a great staple black boot to have. Do you guys live in a climate where it rains all the time? I think I found the perfect boot for you. These Mark Fisher rain boots are so cute. It's nice to find a rain boot that actually looks stylish. They were so comfortable. They had this nice fleece lining on the inside, and they had a memory foam sole to them. These were a 10 out of 10 for a rain boot. Moving on to these hunter boots, they are so popular right now, and I had never tried on a pair, so I was excited to see how they looked, how they felt, and on me, you guys, these were so uncomfortable. These were the most uncomfortable boots that I tried on all day, which was shocking to me, but at least they had a cute little detail on them. Okay, so I know these aren't boots, they are a mule shoe, but they're very fall, and they kind of have a boot-like feel to them. I just had to show you how pretty these were on. Look at them! They are so, so pretty, and they would look great with any kind of like sweater dress, any kind of fall outfit. I think that these would be stunning. Here we are in the clearance section. DSW has one of the best clearance sections with their shoes. I always go and check. I would like to think that I'm the kind of person that could carry off silver high boots. I don't think I am, but in my mind I want to be. And these ones, oh my goodness, how fun are those? But these silver sparkly ones, oh my goodness, in person, you guys, these almost blinded you. They shined so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had so much fun going boot shopping with you guys. I hope that you had fun. I hope that it inspired you and maybe gave you some ideas for some fun fall boots this season. I hope you guys can have as good of a day as possible. I'll see you next Friday. Bye, friends.